Guys, welcome back to my NRL predictions. I'm running you through my predictions for round 2. The first match on Thursday is the Knights vs Dolphins. I think Knights are going to win this because I don't think the Dolphins have the strongest defence. And they've also lost Fini Fuiaki, who's done concussed, and Connolly Lemuelu. So, yeah. And for the Knights, Adam Elliott returns. So, that is good. Now to the second match for the Seagulls and the Warriors. I think the Seagulls will get it done. The Warriors performed poorly last week, and on the other hand, Seagulls went amazing last week. There's not too many changes for both sides. Now to the Roosters, Penrith. I think Panthers are going to win this game just because I don't think the Roosters have the best halves pairing. Chad Townsend's good and Sandon Smith is good, but I don't think they're good enough, and especially not to be the number 1 team in the comp. And also for the Panthers, Brian To'o is back, and Casey McLean is back from that head knock he suffered at Vegas. And Victor Radley's also out for the Roosters. And Spencer Leniu. So a few losses for the Roosters. Now to Dragons, Rabbitohs. I think this will be a close one. I think the Bunnies can get it done. I think the Dragons will come last. With Lachlan Ilias and Carl Flanagan in the halves. They've pretty good outside backs, but they've lost Gutho and, Ben Hunt and Zach Lomax, who, in my opinion, were their 2 best players. So I think there are a few big losses. And for the Bunnies, well, they're pretty good. They have a pretty good lineup. Although their Tyne Munro got injured and Cody and Jack Wyden suspended, still think they'll get the job done. Now to Cowboys vs Sharks. I think Sharks will win this, mostly. I think it'll be a pretty close match. I think Cowboys will bounce back from that performance against the Seagulls. So, yeah. And then, there isn't too many changes for both teams. Taumalolo was back for the Cowboys. Kai O'Donnell is in and Jeremiah Nane is out. So that's pretty big. Coach Craig Fitzgibbon, he hasn't changed anything, so yeah. Now to the Raiders Broncos. I think it'll be very close. Both have strong sides, but I think Broncos just have a really strong team this year and will get it done for this game. There's not too many changes again for both of these teams. The Joey Tapine is suspended. He's a pretty big loss. So Papali'i moves to the starting side and Morgan Smithy starts at lock. Xavier Savage is out due to a ban, and Albert Hopewadi's come into the side, which is good news for the Raiders because he's been injured. And then for the Broncos, not too many, no changes. Jock Martin's recovered from injury, so he'll be in the reserves in case there's any injuries. I think Broncos will just get that done. Now to the Roosters and the Eels. I think it'll be a close one, but I think the Tigers will get it done. Considering Jerome Luai and Api Coruscant back, I mean, they're both big gains, and I think they'll make a huge difference. Now to the last game, Bulldogs v Titans. I think Titans are going to win this. I mean, Tino was out last year. He's back in the team. I think he'll play well. Josh Curran's back, so that's good. David Fifita come off the bench, so that's pretty big news, so I think Titans will win that game. Not many changes for the Bulldogs too. But thanks for listening.